So Everton 1, Arsenal 0. Santa Claus Arsenal rolled into town. Need 3 points. New manager bounce. Bosh. Who better to play than table-topping Arsenal, who looked like the relegation fodder today, by the way. And Everton looked like the team that are going for a title. Matty, actually amazing miracles were happening at Everton today. We see a fan protest outside their ground today. That is how you protest. Thousands of them. I don't think any of their fans were sat online saying these people are all toxic and negative, because they were probably at the protest themselves, all helping out, doing their bit. Planes flying across the stadium, talking about Kenwright and that. And then on the pitch, they outworked, they outfought us, they bullied us, they were more creative, they created the better chances. And every single one of them Everton fans must be leaving that stadium saying, yo, Dyche is keeping us up. And Arsenal, all them fans that have travelled 4, 5, 6 hour journeys to Goodison today, probably all driving back thinking, why did I get out of bed at 6 a.m. for this? Mad, what do you make of that, mate?
You know, I hate these games. I hate these 7:30 kickoffs because I have to get up early in the morning. And then to get up and watch that display. And shout out to anybody that's overseas that got up this morning or on the West Coast. My brother in Oregon going on the West Coast. You know, it's absolute madness to have to get up and watch that display this morning. You know, Lee, I've been telling people for the longest, I'm going to say it again. This transfer window is going to make us pay. We're going to pay the price because we did not conduct business the proper way in the transfer window. I sat there the day after the window closed and I watched people go, oh, well, Jorginho's coming in. You know, y'all need to get behind him, support him. The manager, this is a great 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 3 out of 3. I just saw all the high ratings. And then today I saw exactly what I already knew. Taking Partey out the midfield, dropping him in. You thought it was slow with Xhaka. You ain't seen nothing yet, bro. That was absolutely putrid. Where was the intent of actually challenging a team that is scuffling? Let's just be real. Everton was scuffling coming into this game. You had opportunities there. You got Odegaard kicking the ball over to Anfield. You got, just all kinds of madness that was going on today. Lee, we did not look like a team challenging for a title. We did not look like a team. Matter of fact, the last 2 games, we have not looked like a team challenging. They told me last week, well, Matt, man, we're going, the Premier League is what we're going for right now. This is what we're going for. So we want to go strong when we play Everton next week. Oh yeah. This is what we're going strong with. Teams are going to start bullying us off the ball. That's the new tactic. They're going to start pushing us around because these guys are frail. Just look at it. You saw Tarkowski with that header today. Get out of my way, Odegaard. Move out of my way. I'm going in, I'm hitting this ball, and ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And that's what we're going to get a lot of, man. And people have to understand the worst teams to play right now. I said it on Monday on my channel. The worst teams to play. Mid-table relegation teams, because they have absolutely nothing to lose. They're coming with what they want to do, and it's up to you to stop it. And today was a classic example. It was cement Dyche. It was wood Dyche. It was blue. It was lunchbox bologna sandwich, and they showed up with a sledgehammer and they brought it. And we had to take that L today. We took the L today. Arteta took the L today. Edu has taken the L for his display this week. It's disappointingly, it's really maddening because I get told stuff, don't move the goalpost when I tell people we need to win the next 6 games. Well, now you got to win the next 6 games. You got to hope Tottenham. You got to pray to the heavens that Tottenham wins tomorrow. Which we all know that's you know how that rolls.
The Tottenham, they ain't beating them.
Yeah, you know how that rolls. So as I said, we all know how that goes.
And then it goes down to 2 points.
Yeah,
and then we've got to play them twice.
Like, come on. And what happens to the United win? Remember, we was going crazy over United. Well, that they just washed it off the board now because see now if they win, they're back in this thing. See now this is what it's called being at the top. You have to do your job. For years, we have been used to coming from behind. We have been used to pipping, hopping over teams. Now we have to maintain, Lee. That's the word I want to use here. Maintain. And you have to maintain the distance between you and other teams. The longer this goes and teams start getting closer, the more wet people's hands and palms will start getting. You start seeing decisions like today. Thomas Partey pulled off. You know, from what I understand in the presser, there was no injury. He's not injured. So why are you taking him off? Oh, I want to show Jorginho so that we can show that he can work in the team. You don't have to show that to me. Go with what works. I was told he was an emergency player anyway. Oh, he's there just in case. Backup. Yeah. That's what they told us, Lee. They told us it's backup. You know, so
Bro, I've said this all week, right? When fans just are toxic positive about everything and everything's rosy and everything's great and it's all cool. Why do they do that? They do that so there's no accountability. Yeah, and that is it. If you're sitting there saying, "Oh, well, it don't matter if we don't win the league. Fourth was the aim." Okay, well, there's no accountability for being 6, 7, 8 points clear at one stage. Right? But then if we don't get top 4, we will. But if we don't get top 4, like last season, oh well, it don't matter. Nobody expected us to get top 4.
Yeah.
It's lowering the bar. Win the Europa League. Oh well, at least we've got Champions League. There's no accountability anywhere, bro.
Yeah, it's consistently lowering the bar, and it's maddening. You get kicked out of the FA Cup. Oh, it didn't matter, man. We were going for. Wait a minute. Whoa! I thought. When did we get to where we can pick and choose what cups we want to compete in? Well, by that logic, we damn sure better be trying to win the Europa League, regardless of the fact if we qualify for Champions League. I don't care. We should be competing on all fronts. We have to, this mentality of taking teams like Everton and these teams lightly, man. I told people we get ready to go into the thick of it. Look at the next 12 games. Just go look at them. I've already looked at them. I know what's coming. And we all hands on deck. And if you're not up to snuff, drop them, Arteta. Martinelli, another stinker today. There's 3 games in a row.
Ben White as well.
Ben White, that's another one. He came off too late. We should have moved him in halftime again. He's out of form. Martinelli's out of form. I'm glad he re-signed the contract. I'm happy for that, but he's out of form. I'm calling it like it is. Trossard needs to be starting. Martinelli needs a break. You know, I wanted another striker so that Saka could get a break, but he's got to go. You know, he's got to run on. And Ketty did fairly well. He did. There was no support today.
Didn't really get much supply. Let's be real. Yeah.
No, yeah.
He had to make his own chance in the box, which he shanked wide. Yeah, but he put one on a plate for Odegaard, and that, like you said, that's still bouncing down to Anfield right now. Yeah,
I think Klopp just picked it up off the halfway line. I mean, you know, you look at Odegaard today, passing, decision making. We're holding the ball too long. Xhaka not shooting when he had opportunity, over dribbling. What's going on here? Because at the beginning of the year we were shooting on sight. I cannot wait until Jesus gets fully fit. I cannot wait because at least I know we have some kind of work rate. And I know we slam people for that a lot of times, Lee, but at least he brings a level of work rate to the team that has the work rate is just dropped. It ups the levels up. Yeah. You know, and we are right now, we're floundering. It's kind of like we're just floundering around all over the place trying to figure out what we want to do. And this is where I said critical management is going to come into play because Arteta's going to have to start. He's going to have to start motivating these players. He's going to have to motivate now. You know, you can't. It's no more underdog talk. We're at the top of the table. I'm going to hammer that again. Arsenal need to start acting like the adults in the room. We are at the top of the table. We have to play each game as if we're the top of the table. We have to come in with the intensity. We have to come from the start. We can't be floundering. We can't go down with 2-3 goals and then want to try to make adjustments. No, we need to come out of the gate with the intentions of we're killing the game off. We're killing it off early, and we're going to put our foot on your throat and get out of Dodge. Lee, if we would have got a draw today, that'd have been pure luck. That'd have been pure luck had we got a draw today. But we didn't even deserve a draw because Everton came with they had a game plan. They came with it, and they dropped the hammer on us today. Dice showed up again. I think I heard you say 50 years they hadn't lost after they get a new manager, something like that. Yeah. I mean, that's madness, absolute madness. And then on top of that, you got Dice, who already gives Arteta trouble. Arteta struggles every time he goes back home. So I mean, the writing was on the wall. Now, if y'all think that was tough, y'all wait till we play till we play Big Man Tony and the crew. at Brentford. Y'all think that was tough? You wait till you see it got a team that can actually score behind it. Yeah, next week is a must win, brother.
All right, next week is a must win. And on that bombshell, my friend, let's wrap this up, and we'll be back again next week. And if they put a performance in like that, that'll be 3 consecutive defeats in all competitions. Bring on Man City after that. It could be 4. All of a sudden, it ain't looking so great anymore. But we're out of here, people. Sub to Matty's channel, link in description. Edu out.
Edu all the way out.